Module 7, Fitness Strategy. Let's make it fun! Fitness needs to be perceived as fun and games, or we subconsciously avoid it. Alan Thicke.
Many people think they have to punish themselves and their body in order to get the significant fat loss they want. They associate exercise with severe discomfort and even pain. Extreme workouts can definitely bring results, but if the experience worsens your relationship with exercise, those results won't last. If a person wants to lose weight and exercise helps weight loss, why would they avoid exercise? Because they find it uncomfortable, because they're overwhelmed by society's pressure to be thin, because they think they have to climb 15 mountains before exercise will show a benefit, because they focus on the stigma of being overweight. A study found that those who had internalized the stigma of being overweight had lower self-esteem and avoided exercise. In summary, it's because they have the wrong perspective and the wrong relationship with exercise, which makes them not even want to think about it, let alone do it. To drive home the proper perspective, let's consider this question. What's more valuable? A. Losing 15 pounds in 1 month from strenuous exercise that you hate, or B. Losing no weight in a month but enjoying exercise more than when you started? I hope you said B, because it's roughly 198 times superior than any exercise program ever devised. You may question it because 15 pounds is a good amount of weight to lose, but the return from a healthier relationship with exercise and the knowledge of how to improve it further will continue to pay off for the rest of your life. Choosing the 15 pounds in 1 month would be like taking a one-time payment of $200 right now instead of receiving $100 a week for the rest of your life. What if you enjoyed exercise? What if you smiled when you thought of it? Yeah. What if you did it because you wanted to do it, not because you wanted a result from it or you felt pressured or ashamed into it? This concept is foreign to many people because exercise is portrayed everywhere as the way to a flatter stomach and the fast track to burning calories and losing weight. If that's all exercise is to you right now, you're going to be very excited to find it's much more than a means to an end. In keeping with our theme, we're going to focus on our long-term relationship with exercise rather than on using it to get a short-term result. I'm not prescribing you an exercise routine to torch calories or shred your abs. I'm asking you to work on your relationship with exercise, and food too, because if you can change that, you will drive your own results for life. Self-generated results sure beat a 30-day program that leaves you wondering what to do on day 31. Now, as you read through the suggested types of exercise for weight loss later in this chapter, keep in mind that exercise type is less important than repairing the damage done by seeing it as a job, as a punishment for being overweight, or whatever other kind of dysfunctional relationship that you may have formed with it over the years. What is to dislike about exercise, after all? We move every day, and that's exercise. If you dislike exercise, you need to get to know it again without all the baggage. After exercising in the past, have you noticed that you feel better about yourself? Exercise is intrinsically and biologically rewarding on multiple levels. Other than improving basically every known health marker, it helps you sleep better. It improves your sex life. It improves your ability to focus. It boosts your baseline energy level. It feels good as endorphins are released. Chemically improves your mood, and it's equal to medication in the treatment of depression and anxiety. As some have said before, if exercise were a pill, it would be a blockbuster drug with record-breaking sales. A long list of exercise benefits is irrelevant if you can't get yourself to do it. Before my 1 push-up per day mini habit, I failed to go to the gym consistently for 10 years, so I completely understand the frustration of wanting the benefits but not feeling up to the task. Understand that a lack of motivation to exercise is determined by your subconscious mind, and you can change all of this with an exercise mini-habit. This is critical. The end result is ultimately determined by the goal, but it's not dependent on the goal. The goal matters, yeah, but not in the way people think it does. In the push-up story, you might recall that when I aimed for 30 minutes, the goal, I got nothing, result. But when I aimed for 1 push-up, the goal, I got 30 minutes, result. The goal and result are nearly opposites, showing the counterintuitive nature of behavior change. The explanation, however, is simple. Failure demoralizes us and success motivates us. Results can be surprisingly different than the original intention because goals can have counterintuitive effects. Thus, goals are responsible for results, but not always in the expected way. If you set a small goal and meet it, you've already succeeded in a small way. You can stack these small wins indefinitely, and your many small wins will become a huge win. But if you get greedy, you aim for the big win right away and fail for whatever reason, you'll feel discouraged. I believe we get the idea of dreaming big confused with the strategies needed to reach those dreams. If you want to succeed at something, dream big and take small actions repeatedly, not dream big and take massive action. Many habits are conducive to momentum. One step leads to the next, and friction in the form of resistance is almost non-existent. A mini habit is a unique challenge in that it's fun or funny. You're going to be thinking, I can't believe I'm aiming for one push-up a day, or walk to the end of my driveway? Am I seriously doing this? I hope my neighbors don't ask me what I'm doing out here. Laughing at your exercise goals is quite a change from the traditional daunting approach, but it allows for amazing consistency. In addition to your exercise mini habit, you'll be encouraged to do bonus reps, but that's completely up to you. If you do extra, you'll be doing it because you want to do it. Autonomy, not because of some arbitrary controlling rule. The small size of the mini habit means you won't feel controlled by it, and the flexibility for bonus reps will supercharge your sense of autonomy because it's choice-driven instead of goal-driven. You can use whatever momentum, motivation, or willpower you have at your disposal to do additional exercise. On the days you need a break, you can do your mini habit and walk away with a win. Even the minimum mini habit is a win if done daily because it's enough to change your subconscious feelings about exercise. Not only are you practicing frequent exercise, but you're also practicing the small step habit or the idea that even a small step forward is useful. This will gradually replace any residual beliefs you may have about exercise being miserable and only useful in large amounts. When you practice this, its effectiveness will surprise you, in time, since we're talking about brain change. Typical goals are the opposite of this. They're all or nothing, intimidating, and not flexible at all. This makes them very fragile and vulnerable to various life circumstances beyond our control. You don't have 6 levels of success of varying difficulty. You only have one level of success, and it's difficult to reach. When you have an off day, the tower crumbles.